When David and Jackie Siegel lost Victoria, no amount of fame or fortune mattered.
When she passed away, $100 million home, it didn't mean anything because all that money couldn't bring her back to life.
What mattered most was stopping the senseless, avoidable deaths from a drug overdose that was wiping out our future generation.
I should have been walking her on me. It should have been me laying there, not her.
They founded Victoria's Voice Foundation.
We've saved, in the last year, thousands of lives through our efforts. We're going to save thousands more.
The foundation took what caused her death and built extraordinary programs around it.
Addiction impacts all of us. It doesn't care about your age, your political affiliation, which is why we must work together to make progress in this fight. Meeting this goal is also going to require partnerships and advocacy from groups like Victoria's Voice Foundation.
The events that you put on, the monies that you raise, the information that you put out, the education that you provide is so important to what we do to help avoid opioid deaths.
I salute you and everyone involved with Victoria's Voice for your work and dedication to promoting drug awareness and saving lives.
To prevent parents from missing the signs, Victoria's Voice created a powerful education program for parents called Vital Signs.
Parents do not know the signs of drug use or drug abuse in their kids. And if they can understand these signs, we can prevent overdose deaths in our communities and also our city.
To address the lack of coping skills that led Victoria to turn to drugs, the foundation developed engaging youth programs and sent speakers to schools in most U.S. states, to hundreds of schools that has now impacted over 1 million lives. To get their programs distributed across the nation, they organized forums, created partnerships with grassroots organizations in all 50 states.
It's a huge milestone to be nationally recognized by the DEA for all the work that we've been doing with Victoria's Voice Foundation. Yet the more awareness we can bring to the foundation, the more lives we're going to save.
We have been honored to have a memorandum in place between DEA and Victoria's Voice Foundation for a number of years, and we know that you all have been incredibly supportive, not just at the local level, but also at the national level.
Now bringing the message through the pulpit with a network of 17,000 pastors, 25 denominations in 50 states.
I'm reading the book right now, the Victoria's Diary.
This is going to be a very, very helpful. I believe God's going to use this.
Most of the deaths that are represented in this room could have been prevented if a naloxone was available.
To ensure that we don't lose another life because there is no naloxone when an opioid overdose happens, Victoria's Voice led an awareness campaign.
According to the CDC, more than 50% of the people who overdose in proximity to another person. They're just not equipped to render aid because they don't have access to Narcan.
The foundation also secured a bipartisan federal resolution designating June 6th, the day Victoria died, as the National Naloxone Awareness Day.
Thank you for supporting the introduction of a bipartisan resolution to declare June 6th as National Naloxone Awareness Day.
I'm also signing Senate Bill 66, which designates June 6th as Revive Awareness Day. It is called Victoria's Law, and it encourages the Florida Department of Health to hold events to raise awareness of the dangers of opioid overdose and the safe use of opioid counteractants.
Then launched the Get, Give, Save campaign, or Get Naloxone. Give to stop overdose. Save a life right now. Victoria's Voice provided Get, Give, Save toolkits to major county sheriffs of America, serving millions of constituents. Thousands of lives have been touched and saved in barely 3 years that the foundation has existed, working with partners in both government and the private sector.
It took a community, folks. It took us working with UFC, the Raiders, and the Seagulls. It's wonderful.
David and Jackie can no longer do this alone. There is a reason you are seeing this video today. We need your help to save the next generation